All right, I would like to call to order the Monday, August 5th meeting of the City of Winona Finance and Personnel Committee. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Alder DePula.
Here.
Alder Wood.
Here.
Mayor O'Connor.
Here. There are no minutes to approve, there are no appearances, there are is no unfinished business. Moving down to new business, item 6A, consideration of resolution 24-8-2435, authorization to submit a referendum question to exceed levy limits by $3 million for operating expenses for inclusion on the November 2024 ballot. Is there a motion?
Move approval.
Second.
Neil, were you gonna?
Yep, I can just provide just a quick
Address this.
update on this, absolutely. Essentially, we've tried to provide just some of the language in the resolution in terms of how we got here. But then the actual language that is including the blanks that are in the current one are simply because we are waiting for the Wisconsin Department of Revenue to provide those final numbers to us. So once we have those are all related to essentially to the net new construction value. So preliminary numbers have been issued as of Friday, but final numbers will not be out until the 15th. So we'll have those numbers incorporated at the time for the second read for that one. So
And this language is required by the state.
this is exactly right out of the essentially the template provided by the Wisconsin Department of Revenue.
Okay.
Okay.
It's right out of the statute.
Yes, essentially. So this is right off of they have a fact sheet that they utilize. So we're still going to certainly have them confirm once we have those numbers. Mark's already had a preliminary conversation with them on that, but we'll certainly have them as well as our city attorney make sure that we bless it and everybody is happy with the exact language that is presented in the question.
I did talk to DOR, and they won't give us I asked them if this was okay. They wouldn't tell me one way or the other. I said, 15th will help you make sure it's okay. So
Hopefully there aren't
could be
any
maybe
other
a-
people trying to call them on the 15th.
could be subject to
Right.
change to some wording in there, so,
Yeah.
but otherwise it's pretty close to what it's going to be.
Okay. Any questions about this? Patrick, did you get your questions answered, or are they not relevant to this, or?
No, not relevant to this. I can speak with Mark about it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alder Wood, any questions?
No, I mean, we can talk about it, I guess, a little more at council, but, basically, I think, and we all know in this room that even this, what would be a tremendous increase and improvement for the employees and the residents, there's still going to be, we need some new employees that,
Right.
is the main thing that we're missing. But yeah, based on what the survey said, 59% to 32 in favor. It just, you start adding things to that, and it's just, for me, it's just, I think there might be some room there, but it's just too risky. I think it's just absolutely essential that this referendum, as we have it tonight, is what passes. Or that it passes.
I would agree with that. Patrick, any comments,
No,
concerns?
no, we can, like Doug said, we can discuss it at council.
Okay. Do we need a roll call for this?
I would recommend one, Mayor. I think.
Okay. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Alder Wood.
Aye.
Alder DePula.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Next item is acceptance of general fund accounts payable checks dated July 12th through August 1st, 2024. Documentation of invoices paid is available in the city clerk's office. Mark.
Yeah, thank you. So a lot of it's just continued service, just everyday bills every year. Not a lot of different ones, but page 5, Arrow Architect, Community Center renovation. They've been working on that. That's a capital project.
Mark, what is the status of that?
I think they're getting close to rebid that here fairly soon.
So what is RO doing? Are they making some modifications?
Makes a little bit of modification and getting the specs ready for the, when they bid it out.
Okay. All right.
The bottom barns, the brush pickup, it's 4 times per year. That's a 1 quarter worth. Page 6, Carico Aquatics Resources. This is for chemicals. It's actually been a really good year. There's been a lot of rain, but throughout the last month or so, the pool's been open basically every day. It's been pretty hot. They do use a lot of chemicals. This is one purchase of the chemicals right there. That we don't have a ton. Page 14, you'll see 3 municipalities, Verona, Cottage Grove, and McFarland. So we do these grants, OWI grants and Seek Bell grants with these communities. Sometimes we go there, they come here. And then we actually get to collect the money from the state. We get a little bit of a admin fee for doing that. So that's why we do it. Kurt does it for the police department. And then we collect the money and then we bill these other, then we send the money out for their share to these other municipalities. And that's what that's for. With that. Page 16, actually Bill Cole's time. A little bit there. Redevelopment matters, that's all the TIF stuff. Gets billed to TIF. Don't really have much. Page 23, Alda Leopold, one of their tourism grants. This was a carryover from last year for their nature destination, Monona, Alda Leopold as a destination for Monona. So that's finishing up that from last year, from 2023, carried over to 24. Again, like I said before, on page 24, Carrico again. The very bottom, as you can see, there's more chemicals. So $10,000 in a short time just in chemicals. That's with the heat and everything, and the pool numbers. That's what that's adds up. Page 26, Ewald Ford, PDF, the F-150 is in. So that's, I think it takes like, on these, we just got it in, but I think it's like 4 to 6 months. I could be wrong, I think it's actually 6. Delay if you go Gen Com just to get it in, to get it all suited, to put into service. That's how long the backlog is right now with these. So they put everything in the vehicles and things like that once we get it. There's a huge
In terms of putting the communication.
communication
Like
stuff.
bars, radios.
Radio sirens, all that
the
stuff.
inter-
Another
cage,
6
the-
months, are you saying?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So right now we're trying a different provider out.
Okay.
That provider's out of Oshkosh, so they'll come down, pick the car up at their own cost and then bring it back.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's worked into the fee somewhere, but it's all we have to do because right now that doesn't work for us and I'm sure all the municipalities, that long of a log jam. They're about the only ones really in the state. They're pretty, there's other ones in the state, but in this area, that's the big one. Page 27, Portsmouth, HJ Portsmouth. Pool locker room repairs. Just a lot of work this year in the pool and repairs and maintenance. Granicus right above that, I'm sorry. That's our compliance monitoring for short-term rentals. It's an annual fee. That's all I have.
Any questions for Mark? No? Was there a motion to accept the bills?
Motion to accept.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Sir? Hi, are you here for the finance and personnel meeting or the council meeting?
Council meeting.
Okay, that starts at 7.
Pardon?
That starts at 7,
Okay.
okay?
There's a new
I
one.
was afraid I'd miss something.
No,
no.
we just want to make sure we didn't miss you.
Yeah,
So
no,
we're
I didn't know if
good.
you wanted to speak, but you want to speak at the council meeting?
Right.
Okay,
Should I
okay.
give this to the clerk now?
You can, watch your hand just a minute, we're just going to wrap this meeting up, but I thought I'd ask before
All
you.
right, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.
All right.